Hi, welcome back to the Motor Guild. Today we're working on Tim's Mini. It's been a little while since we've done it, but Tim's about to explain what we're doing.
Yeah, so today we're literally just going to be cutting out the rust and hopefully try and get a new floor in. We'll do another video on the kind of back panel and valance as well. But today is just going to be a lot of angle grinding, a lot of dirty work and a lot of noise. So enjoy. So today we're just going to be pulling this valance off and what's left of the end caps. We'll start by just chopping this section out in the middle and then we can get a bit more access to the end caps. But for that we'll literally just stick you guys on a time lapse.
Yeah, so as you can see, there's a clear reason why we've taken these out. It's absolutely full of bits of filler, bits of dirt, rust. I mean, that's, I'm pretty sure, just plastic. They're just falling apart. It's delaminating there, delaminate on this side. There's so much filler on that valance, it's ridiculous. So yeah, definitely worth taking these bits out. Because this valance, right, it's supposed to be the same shape as that. So what they've done, rather than hammer this bit of sheet metal back out close to there and just put a little skimmer filler in it, is they've done blue filler, which is like cheaper and, you know, easier to just slap on, and then they've put over this skim layer, which again is still 5 or 6 mil of filler. So at the deepest point there, that's a centimetre, isn't it? That's like at least 10 mil of filler, all for a valance which is, you know, not really seen. So they could have hammered it out, put a little skim of filler over it, and probably save themselves some money on materials. But that's what you get.
You join me through the rust hole in the bottom of the floor. The next step is going to be wire wheeling and trying to make sense of all the massive panels and things under here. This new panel doesn't fit yet, so that's going to be even more fun. But yeah. Wow.
It's not just getting rid of all the rubbish that's on our floor here. This is a big bit. Then do like a quick 180, so you're then doing it. There's lots of dirt in this garage.
Right, so I was planning on just spending hours wire wheeling underneath, but it looks like it's a bit of a patchwork quilt under there. Lots of people have gone in and done patches and God knows what, so I'm gonna lob the whole lot off. Well, this panel here, the new one, goes kind of actually in slightly past. If you bring your camera in, these support brackets here, the actual new floor is enough to kind of go in to there, but what I'm going to do is just cut from a little couple inches back because we don't need to cut all of the way, and if we did we'd have to remove the battery box because this power goes up to the battery box and I don't want to do that, and I don't also want to remove the earth nut. So what we'll do is we'll draw a really nice straight line across the boot floor and then I'll cut it really wonky.
Really helps when you want to cut a wonky line to first draw it with a tape measure because they're really wonky anyway. So you can draw a wonky line and then cut said wonky line. That way you've got no chance of ever getting it straight. So.
Shut up. I'm doing well. Shut up! Oh, this is so. That's just not gonna work, is it?
No, not even close.
Damn it.
Try and fucking draw with a Sharpie. Fucking 6 inches below a tape measure. Oh,
If you hold the tape measure still, it'll work. So what's your fault? Yeah, what? Something like that. It's not that funny.
Like you just drew that bit and then you went to draw it back again and it was 4 mil fucking further inwards.
Yeah, I'll draw a dead straight line now, watch.
Our cameraman Ben is trying not to laugh while he holds the camera steady. We're going to draw a third line, which will complicate things more.
I've worked this out. Using engineering.
Celebrities, what do they know? Do they know things? Let's find out. Oh no, it's Hollywood stars and celebrities. Do they know things? No. Hollywood stars and celebrities. No. Hollywood stars and celebrities. Let's ask them questions and see if they know. No, that's not it. Okay. Let's find out what's in the boot.
5 minutes later.
Hollywood stars and celebrities. Do they know things? No. Hollywood stars and celebrities. I can't even remember what it is.
Maybe you should go away and think about it and then come back.
Okay, do you want the grinder disc back?
Repeating it constantly. Only he finds that funny. Grinder discs explode.
Wow.
So we now have a nice big hole where there once was a rusty floor. I still need to sort this out, but a previous repair might make it a little bit difficult. But on that subject, what we're going to do is take these brackets off here. So these are just held on, like most things, with spot welds. So I don't know if the camera picks them up. There's like one there, one there. So what I'm going to do is just go in, grind it a bit so that you can see the spot welds, and then Max will drill out the spot welds and we can hopefully remove this bracket. I've got a fresh one that we can put in, but it just means kind of lining up the new floor and things like that will be a little bit more easy. This side is a bit more difficult. We want to remove it again, but a previous repair, someone's plated over the top of it. Thank you, Max. So you can't see the actual bracket or the spot welds. So I'm gonna see if I can prise the top coat off, but I don't know how successful I'll be with that. But yeah, there we go. Right, so some time has passed since the last little clip. Firstly, Max has gone home. Perfect. That has allowed me to crack on. I've said I was going to peel this bit off and try and keep the original floor, but I just got really annoyed with it. So I just cut it out, and what we'll do is just patch that bit in later. But what it has left me with is where this arch comes down, you have the floor that comes out and then bends down. and it's joined, and then you have a closing panel which comes in, it's all bent down as well. And where I've cut it, we've got the 3 remaining tabs here, and rather than just try and remove the original metal, it's going to be such a pain. What I'm going to do is just cut this section out here, and I'll make a patch panel from it, and I'll just weld that one in. So we'll get cracking with that. Right, so we've cut out and welded in a patch panel in that arch there. Next bit is going to be this hinge panel. I know I said we were going to do the floor for this episode. It's probably going to be next episode. The idea is if we replace between these black lines here, what we can do is use a hole on the new panel, which isn't on this panel because it's rotten out, to basically locate the floor and make sure we've got it set up right. So yeah, we're just going to be doing that. I've put this bar in here. That's basically going to stop the back of the car from kind of popping out. It's going to probably want to flex. This is hopefully going to reduce the flex on that, so that this gap stays the same as it is now. So anyway, let's get on with it. There we have it. One rotten hinge panel removed. Right, so we've got the new hinge panel in. We've prepped all the surfaces, so we've got some good metal showing, and we've clamped this in. When I say we, I'm talking about me and my friend Chris. Chris is really good at doing things with cars, hence why he's here. And I'll just link his Instagram below, because he's got some really awesome projects going on. But anyway, we're going to crack on with welding this one in. So this is it for the day. We've finally got the hinge panel in. It's cleaned up quite nicely with the grinder. Next job is floor, valance, and other bracketry bits. But we'll save that one for the next episode. If you liked, please smash that like button and please comment below and subscribe for more content. Next episode we'll be finishing this job, hopefully, and then we can get on to rebuilding the back end of the Mini. Cheers.